I don't know if it's an advantage or not. Sometimes it's nice to catch a team on the second night because they might be a little fatigued. Sometimes it takes a game to kind of catch up with themselves after travel, and the second night they're a little bit better. So I think it's a kind of a flip of the coin there. It's just the way it worked out. It worked out better for Gonzaga to play them on the Friday night, and it really worked out better for us to play them on a Saturday night. And I don't know much about Southern. I am really involved with our own team right now and seeing what we can do to become better day to day. And I will start looking at Southern probably tomorrow morning and start watching video at that time. But as of now, I can't even tell you who's on their team. Not one player. That's the way it is for myself, and I think most coaches. You know, you have so many things to deal with, and you're trying to work on different aspects of your game that you don't really worry about the opponent as much. Even if it's a tough opponent, you still have a lot of things to work on for your own team. So that's where the focus is. Greg Sekele is originally from France, but he's from Guadeloupe. That's where he came from to go to high school down in Los Angeles. He's a 6'8", big, strong, wide shoulders. He has a great frame to work with and to build on. And he's right now kind of put a number on it, kind of a 4-3 type guy. I mean, there's times he could be a power forward because he's big, strong, and explosive. Similar to the way D'Angelo was in high school. I mean, he's not as big and strong as D'Angelo is now, but similar to how D'Angelo was at Ferris High. He needs work on his skills, but he can also step out and play on the perimeter, especially on the defensive end, because he's a very quick kid. Again, like D'Angelo. So we are excited about him. He's an outstanding student, great kid. He enjoyed his visit, and we enjoyed having him. And then Devontae Lacey is a 6'3" guard out of Curtis High School in Tacoma. And we've seen Devontae play for a few years. He's a great kid. We know him pretty well. He's been to our camps. We've been to his games off and on for the last few years, and we are excited about him joining our program, not just because he's a good player, but he's just an outstanding kid. And we think he'll be a good addition to our program. I would have to say Marcus Capers. I think Marcus has really done a nice job. And then also Clay Thompson. I'm impressed with the energy and concentration level that he's had on the defensive end. I think he showed that the other night again. He came out and did a great job defensively, not just looking to score, but he had a real presence on the defensive end. Yes, as of now, it will be Abe Lodwick. Yeah, we're considering redshirting Dexter Kernich-Drew, young man out of Australia. We will make that decision here in the next couple days, but I would foresee us redshirting him. He's 6'6", pretty thin, but extremely eager to become a great basketball player. In fact, he was in yesterday. Actually, he was in again this morning. Last couple days, he's been coming in about 8 o'clock in the morning to get an extra workout for a half hour. And so he shows us that he really, really wants it bad. And those are the type of kids that we like to redshirt because we think he'll progress in the next year. And he really needs that time again to get a little bigger and stronger so he can compete at this level. We see Faisal, as of now, coming off the bench and being that guy that can come in and give us a lift on the offensive end especially. He's a real threat to shoot the ball from three, but he's kind of a sneaky creative in whether it's just a little shot fake or what, but he seems to get in the gaps and pull up and hit the mid-range shot too once in a while. So he's not just a shooter, but he has a knack for scoring like he showed in the exhibition game. Well, at this point, he'll be coming off the bench. We really like what Marcus gives us. He's a 3-year guy here at Washington State. He's proven he can compete here on offense and on defense, and I think Faisal needs to catch up a little bit defensively. But it's really nice to bring him off the bench. It gives us a little bit more versatility when he comes in and substitutes in. So I was really pleased with how our kids played in the exhibition game, but the one thing that sticks out in my mind is I felt we had a number of transition opportunities on offense, and I did not like some of the decisions we made. Neither did they after they watched them on video. So it'd be nice to be a little more solid in those transition situations.